Now that 407's out, so I'll let you look in the wooden garage so you can see why we want this tree down. This is where all this crap comes from all the time, this bloody thing. So I'll take it down. As you can see, it's a big bugger. It needs to come down, so we'll start. So there's a bit of light in here without the lights on now. As you can see, a great big opening. So I don't know if the lights still work. Oh yeah. So what we'll do when this is all done and it's dry over the winter, when the spring comes, we're going to put all lining into these bits here, these deep bits. Recess some lights into it, and then we'll plasterboard the whole thing out, the roof, the lot. It should keep it nice and warm in the winter, and perfect for spraying because there'll be no edges to catch dust on. So that's the way we'll work it, and yeah, hopefully that'll work. So you can see the board there that's bad, and this corner's pretty crappy too. But you can see, I mean, they're double beams. I mean, they're massive, those beams. Look at the thickness of them. You can see that one there right in the middle. It's going to be a bit of a problem. There's about 8 or 10 boards need to come out, and just check how much we can take off it, or what needs to be cleaned up. So, crack on. So, I had to take the chassis out because the big Mercedes 407 of Peter's was in here with the hubs stripped down, and we had to put all the hubs back on again for the fucking 4th time because I'm trying to take this tree down and we just can't move all this shit past it. So big. So this is the tree that we're taking down. I'm going to take it right down to, we'll just leave the stump, not a stump, but we'll leave it about where that crook in the tree is, because obviously the roots are holding the banking up. But you can see this other arm here, which is the one we're trying to get down now. And this has been the cause of a lot of the problems. So they're like eucalyptus leaves in Australia, but they're not. But they bunch up terribly. So I've now got some space, I can bring the trailer in and we can throw all the branches straight in it. So, oh, what a fucking day. Excuse my French. Okay, so you can see it's quite a bit more open now here. This was a, we've got this electric chainsaw and this reciprocal cutter. We have to be very careful. This is all split when we stood on it, and I went through this. Being a fat git, my foot went straight through it, but fortunately there was a bit heavy beam under it. But this canopy was massive. It was up here. You saw it in the other video. And so now the sunlight's coming through a bit. So this will be, it's heavy, it's thick and heavy, but it'd be a lot easier now. It's not going to hit the canvas. We were worried that it was going to puncture the canvas or something, and fall in obviously. But we try to be, we just cut a bit and stretched it on there, come along, and then it didn't break, and then a bit more and a bit more, but really slowly, so nobody would get injured. So we'll take that right the way down. But what a difference, it's really opened it up. That really is quite nasty, isn't it? Jesus. But the beam inside's okay.
Yeah.
It's just the overhang that's knackered. Yeah, so there's a few places, like here it's a bit soft. There's a few places where we've got to take the boards out here, obviously. And it's all where the base wood was, where it was screwed to it. And of course what's happened is the screws during the winter and the summer, there's a lot of expansion and contraction, and it's just ripped the tar, so it's gone up and down over many years, and it's been like a drill going up and down, and it's just made the holes bigger and bigger. Okay, so we've got the whole top done. There's an 8 metre by 6 metre sheet and a 4 metre by 6 metre, and that's what's left of the tree, this stump. So they're going to take it down, but just to where that crook is, as I said, and we'll leave the stump in because all the roots will hold that up. This is just a, what you can see, it's a water channel for the, because we live in a valley, so this side is a hillside coming down and our side is a hillside coming down, and obviously in the winter this runs like a stream, but it's just a gully basically. So this is the trailer full again. out to the dump next week. Amir and Refka are off on Monday. We've got this plastic across the top, seems to be doing the job. I think we're going to have to put some sheet metal underneath where those two holes are. That one there, that one in the corner, they're going to pull. But it's going to rain apparently now for 7 days, so I need to do something about it. So I need to order the wood up for this, and then when Amir comes back we can put it on. But I'll get the roofing people up to have a look at it before he's back in 2 weeks or so.